to Sweetly Savory. Tonight we're going to be making some quinoa, and the first step to quinoa is a 2-to-1 ratio, just like rice. So you can use this little tutorial for rice or quinoa, but I'm going to be making quinoa tonight. So I've got here 2 cups of water, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in my pot and turn on the correct burner to high, and we're gonna get that boiling, get it going, and then once our water is come to a boil, we'll put in chicken bouillon cube. That's what I like to do. That way I don't have to add any other seasonings to my quinoa. I don't have to add like salt or pepper afterwards. It's all said and done. If you don't like chicken bouillon, or say you're vegetarian, you can always do vegetable bouillon or vegetarian base or something like that. So always a good option to have on hand. So if watch pot doesn't boil, we will check this back in a little bit, and then we'll get on to the next step. And we're back to our quinoa. Our water has certainly come to a boil, and we're turning on all the wrong burners. So we're just gonna bring that down to a low. Grab an implement of choice. Take off the lid and take out one of our bouillon cubes. Also, if you can find at your local grocer like a bouillon paste, that's super good to keep in the fridge as well. The bouillon cubes are fine, and you can just monitor your sodium intake for the rest of your meal, because these tend to have a higher sodium count. So we're just going to mix that in, help it dissolve a little bit. Might need to turn up stove, get that boil going again. Let's grab the main event, our quinoa. And you can buy it in bulk like we do, or you can get it in a little tiny bag. And to be honest, I was nervous about quinoa at first. This was years ago, because it looks weird. It's not your average looking grain. It's not like rice. So it is kind of intimidating at first, but once you get that 2-to-1 ratio down, and remember to cook this nice and low and slow, because otherwise all your water will boil away and you'll just have a cooked gross pile burnt to the bottom of your pan, and nobody wants that. Difficult to clean, and you don't have any good quinoa. And I might have joked previously to set it and forget it, but you can set it. You might forget about it, but honestly, try not to. I did a couple days ago, and thankfully I caught it in the nick of time. So we're just gonna put that on low, and it can take like 20 to 30 minutes, so you just want to keep an eye on it. Like I say, we'll give it a stir and see how it's doing, and we'll come back in a little bit to check its progress. So, as I like to say, a washed pot doesn't cook quinoa immediately. So instead of watching this pot of quinoa cook, you should go ahead and like this video down in the description and subscribe to Sweetly Savory. You know, you'd be helping out this quinoa by not watching it and intimidating it while it's trying to do its thing and cook. And you'd be doing a great thing for this channel by helping us grow. So that would be totally appreciated. Alright, so, okay, where did I leave off? Oh, if you've been watching the easy marinated chicken and how-to of quinoa, here's our final chicken and our quinoa. about good. So here we are. Our easy marinated chicken, our simple quinoa, and our roasted vegetable on the side. Great, well-balanced meal for a weeknight dinner and super easy. If you watch the compilation of these videos, and you'll see it only comes together in like half an hour, 45 minutes. I hope you really enjoyed this segment, and this segment. So make sure to watch all these other things over here, and those are super tasty treats as well. Make sure to subscribe to Sweetly Savory if you haven't already, and we will see you again next time.